Hey everybody, this is Kevin McNamara and welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a place where we talk about everything from how to change your life to reach your full potential, plant-based diets for healing, how to get out of your comfort zone and become the best human being you can possibly be. We talk about meditation, we talk about having good healthy relationships and everything in between. So please subscribe, share it with your friends and your family, and please support our sponsor, mealfan.com. They are the world's best food delivery and meal preparation service. Their link is in the show notes. Let's go inside and listen to today's episode.
Morning everybody, welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is Kev, your host. Great to have you here. Thanks for coming. If you're on Facebook Live, thanks for being there. If you're watching on the podcast, thanks so much for being there. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. It'd be great to hear from you. Today, that was a hard run. It was 12 degrees today, which is warm for Melbourne. A bit of spring in the air now. It was freezing yesterday. It'll probably be freezing tomorrow. It's up and down Melbourne, but today, for the first time, I saw two people out walking their dogs this morning. So that tells me spring is definitely sprung. So, and it was a lot, there's a strong wind, which is a bit cool, but definitely a lot warmer. My hands didn't freeze today, which is great on the chin-up bar. Today I want to talk to you about death. And just imagine for a moment that you die today, because we're all going to die at some stage. And no one knows when that will be. It could well be today. So just imagine just that you had died and suddenly you were given a second life. What would you do? I had this idea after reading another Marcus Aurelius quote last night. I'll read the quote to you so you get an idea of what I'm actually talking about here. Marcus says, "Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly." And I love that. So it gave me this idea for an exercise, and I thought of this last night and I just thought, wow, what a great idea. Now what I want you to do, I call it Kev's Inspired Death Tool, which is a bit crazy, but there you go. So just imagine that you died today. Just imagine that. I want you to get a pen and a bit of paper, draw a line down the middle of the paper, and on the left-hand side I want you to write down on the first line, date of birth, your date of birth, and write your date of birth underneath it. Then underneath that, write date of death, and write down today's date. Write that down, date of death, date of your death today. You died today. And on the other side of the column, stick with the left-hand side first, write down everything you've achieved. Everything you've achieved in your life, all the great stuff you've got done, write that all down. If you're watching or listening to this, you can pause the video and just come back to it later. But write down everything that you achieved today in your life. Write that all down. Then in the right-hand side, I want you to write down your regrets. What have you regretted in your life? What are the things that you wanted to do, but because you died today, you haven't achieved? The goals that you had set that you didn't get to. Like I say, we're all going to die one day and we're not going to have a chance to do a lot of stuff. So write down, if you died today, the things you haven't achieved, the things you wanted, the things that you may have wished you had have done, the things you did that you wish you hadn't have done, and you can make up for that. So write all that down in that right-hand column. So you've got your left-hand column, all the stuff that you have achieved. You died today. This is your date of death. This is what you've achieved. And in the right-hand side, write down all your regrets, all the things that you didn't achieve. And then suddenly you're reborn. You're back alive. And think of all those things you didn't do. And this is your chance, as Marcus Aurelius says, think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. You're gone. But now take what's left and live it properly. So take all those things that you didn't do, all those regrets that you've had, and go out and make amends. Do them before it is too late, before you actually do die. Because we're all going to have a date of death at some stage. As much as we don't like talking about these things, it's going to happen. And that's fine. Don't be concerned about that. Just get out and live your life today. Get out and do those things that you've put in that right column, your regrets, things you didn't do, things that you want to do. Maybe you weren't close enough to your kids. Maybe you weren't close enough to your partner. Maybe you didn't treat your partner that well, or whatever it is. And from today, you say, right, I've died. This is what I've achieved. Yep, that's good, but the things I haven't achieved are more important. And really reflect on your life. Really reflect on those things that you haven't done. And then go out and start doing them. Today's the day you are reborn. And you can write down today's date as well as the date of your rebirth. This is the date you've come back alive. And you're going out and you're going to go and live your life to the best you can, because you just never know when that date of death is going to be there. And you're going to have regrets anyway, but make them fewer than what you have now. Okay, guys, I hope that all makes sense. I'm just going to read that. I just love this quote. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. So really, I did this last night myself. And wow, it is just a powerful exercise. It is just really, really powerful. It makes you realise that yes, number one, you can die at any time. And number two, there's so much you've left undone. So go and do it. So make a list, your date of birth, date of death, the stuff that you've achieved in your life. And in the right-hand column, all your regrets and the stuff that you are going to achieve now because you have been reborn. It's a brand new day for you. When I read this quote last night, I just thought, wow, that is just so powerful. And I thought, what's a good thing to do? And I thought of this exercise, and I just thought, wow, I'm going to do this right now. And I did it right there and then. And it was just so powerful. And you really appreciate what you've got. You appreciate the things that you need to do. And it gives you more determination, more inspiration to go and do them. So thanks for listening, guys. Please go and do that exercise. It is powerful. It will change your life. It's changed mine just overnight, just by doing it last night. It's just really strong and powerful. So thanks for listening, guys. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic new life. You've been reborn. Go and make the most of it. Go and really, really get inspired to do the things that you didn't do when you died. Okay, take care. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed that episode of the Inspired Healing Podcast. If you did, please share it with your family and your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. And to get your free copy of our brand new book, The Complete Beginner's Guide to Meditation, click on the link below in the show notes. You're going to love it. Everything you need to know about meditation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.